Hello and welcome. Today we're going to move called the Icepick Palmspin Open. Here's what it looks like. That's the move. Here is a slow-mo. All right, so to start this one off, you don't actually have to start it with this double rollout. You can actually just go kind of right into this move. However, starting with the double rollout makes it a lot easier. So that's the way I'm going to teach this one. There's actually a billion different ways you can start this one, but I'm going to show you the easiest way. One thing I'm actually going to mention before I even start this move is quite dangerous if you're using a live blade, just because it can come very close to your wrist. So just be aware of that when you're playing around if you're using a live blade. The way it spins, it comes right close to your wrist. Now let's get right into teaching this one. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the safe handle about 3/4 of the way up with your thumb and 4 fingers along the back of the knife. You're going to begin this move by flinging out the bite handle just like so. And you're going to do that in a horizontal orientation, kind of like you're throwing a frisbee, just like that. Once you're able to do that, throwing that out, what we're going to do is we're going to release the tension on this handle, so that way the bite handle goes from being thrown out like a frisbee to the bite handle is going to be pointed towards the floor, at which point we can take the back of the blade and we can fling that out like a frisbee, and we'll have the back of the blade touching our hand, and then we can release that and let that touch the floor. And so that's kind of the start of the move. So frisbee, release the tension, frisbee, release the tension. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to pinch with our 4 fingers. This is kind of the key part. Stick out our thumb and flip up the knife just like so. So it's in a kind of a horizontal orientation, and it's going to slam closed with my 4 fingers holding on just like this. And so if you're doing this right, hanging on, frisbee, down, pinching with these 4 fingers, flipping it up and winding up here. And what that's going to look like is something like this. And this is the exact kind of position that you want to get into to start this move. And immediately after it hits and the handles click together, you're going to release with your hands, and you're going to have your palm arch just like so. And this is where you want to make sure that you don't have an angle like this in your wrist, because then the blade is going to come at your wrist. You want to be kind of straight, or like even a little bit back slightly. And so that way the blade can spin around, do a 180, and you're going to catch in the reverse grip. So what that'll look like, boom, just as it hits, you're going to release, the knife is going to spin around 180, and you're going to catch it just like this. And this move, it's all about practice and timing. When you first start practicing this move, you're going to get stuff looking like that, which is perfect. That's exactly what you want. Something like that where it doesn't even move at all. That means that you are letting go a little too late. And then there's going to be times when you let go a little too early and it just winds up here. And once you get the timing just perfect, it's immediately after it hits. You're going to want to feel that click, release the hands, and you're going to have it spin around, which will be something like this. Boom, and catching in the reverse grip. All right, so really the key about this move, no matter how you're doing it, is finding this position right here, right? Your 4 fingers are on the safe handle, palm is arched, thumb is out of the way, you're not going to hit your wrist, and finding those handles clicking together right here with some good momentum. If you release with your fingers, the knife's going to spin and you're good to go. And so when you're doing that double rollout, you want to hunt out this position, and after that is just timing, right? Letting go at the right time immediately after they click and catching at the right times. So the first variation that I want to talk about is just the quick draw. So instead of doing this whole double rollout, what you can do is you can just quick draw the knife. You see you wind up in this position right here, release, and have it spin around. And so this is almost like a quick draw to Icepick, which is pretty cool, and it looks like that. And this is a really cool way to hand your friend the knife, right? If you're like, hey, I want to show you this thing, you can boom and hand it to him, right? That's pretty badass. Other than that, really the key to this one is the reason that it's so much easier when you do that double rollout into the spin and catch is because of the momentum. So even when you're doing this quick draw into the spin, you really want to think about getting some good momentum with your whole arm, finding that position and letting go at the right time, and something like that. So one other variation I wanted to talk about quickly is the vertical variation. And so not only can you do this horizontally and have it spin around, but you can do this straight up, straight vertically, have it do a quick draw, release, have it spin and catch in the reverse grip, which looks something like this. You see there's a little bit more of a pop to it. It's not as much of a palm spin because it doesn't really spin on your palm. It's kind of flying in the air. But that's another way you can do this. And something simple is you can just do a simple basic vertical open. So grabbing the safe handle, bite handle over the back of your hand, bite handle forward, pinching with your 4 fingers, up and around, which looks something like this. Boom. And again, you can add a little more pop to make it more of an aerial or whatever you like. Finally, talking about this move, you don't have to use the safe handle, right? You can use the bite handle. And especially when you're doing this quick draw variation, right? You just start with the bite handle, do it, and it'll come around and wind up like this. And when you've caught, because you're hanging onto the safe handle, you can even add a ricochet at the end, which is kind of cool. And so this can add just a little bit of flash to the same move, just with that extra ricochet at the end if you want to do that. So anyways, that's kind of all I have for today. Hope you guys like that one and enjoy that. Peace.